What's going on, guys? So today's video is going to be kind of a call to arms for all ball python breeders. I'm going to let you know how I spent just about 20 grand in about 6 weeks. What's going on? I'm Baker. Welcome back to Blue Line Morphs. You're the channel. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up. We are a new ball python breeding channel, closing in on that 4,000 hours of watch time and that giveaway, which I'll talk about in a second. I have an Instagram channel, blue_line_morphs, and a Facebook page. Follow me on both of those. DM me on those. I always hit you back. I kind of turn my personal page. I have it down in the notes below. There's my shameless plug. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about what this video is going to be about. So this is kind of a call to arms, all right? I made a video probably about a month or two ago how I kind of said, listen, I'm going big. This is what I'm going to be doing, X, Y, and Z. I'm taking this as far as I can possibly take it. You know, I'm in love with this hobby, in love with this community, etc., etc. So this is going to be kind of a call out for everybody who's thinking about doing it, who's thinking about buying that snake, who keeps going on Morph Market, refreshing the page, then eventually they just see that little red bar where it says that the snake is sold and your heart's broken. Kind of calling you guys out to start buying stuff. This video is kind of inspired by my boy Shane over there at Small Town Exotics. Check him out. Another Instagram channel, another YouTube channel growing. He had a really solid rant, positive rant, but I just wanted to put something together about things that I've done and steps that I've taken in order to finance my ball python collection that's slowly grown. Before we get into that, guys, Big Mama's clutch is doing great. That's my first official clutch. I smoked the other one. Probably about 10 days from now, I'll hopefully start pipping. If not, I'll cut it open. We'll see what's going on. I am going to be doing that giveaway still with the pastel male over here. Wrong tub. With this guy right here. Stay tuned for that. Closing on that 4,000 hours of watch time. Once I hit that, I will announce how we're doing the giveaway with this pastel male. He's sweet as can be, and he is a great feeder. So, if you follow me on Instagram, you know last Wednesday I lost one of my snakes. I'll show you the girl that I lost. If you don't follow me on there, here she is right here. We found her. So this is my yellow belly Enchi double het clown pied girl. She's my powerhouse. I'm growing out. Got her like, I think she was, can't curse, right? Getting monetized. About 48 grams or 50 grams. Now she's up over 120, 130. She's eating like a savage. I did keep her in a 6-quart tub in my sea serpent rack by herself, which was my quarantine rack, which really didn't quarantine anything. And I guess she popped it open. I got home yesterday and she was missing. Thank God I had this little reptile room. I actually found her in my radiator, my baseboard heating. And once I got her out, she bit me because, you know, whatever. So I found her. Everything's good. Everything's going well. Let's get right into this. So first and foremost, guys, I made that video a couple months ago, like I said, saying how I wanted to step up my game and take this to the next level because I really enjoy this. I want to turn this into something special here. I really want to create a lot of crazy and exciting new morphs or combinations, so forth and so on, especially stuff that I love, especially my clown pieds. That being said, I'm going to let you know how I kind of did that. First and foremost, I want to talk about like just being humble and get kind of real with you guys. I'm going to share a couple financial numbers and stuff like that. So recently, I've been asked, like, oh, how are you financing this? I know you're dropping a lot of money on these snakes. Like, do you have an investor, or are you just kind of taking out of savings? How are you doing this? So I'm going to tell you straight up, guys. I make decent money with what I do for a living. I make anywhere from $145 to about $155, depending on overtime, depending on night differential, all stuff like that. And with that money, guys, listen, I have my own house, okay? I have a brand new car. Student loans are paid. I go out and do kind of what I want to do when I want to do it. And I just kind of go about my life, right? Last summer, if you're buddies with me, you know exactly what last summer was like. I don't want to take a black light to this house, but I spent a lot of money on the weekend, $300-400 a night at the bar, etc., etc. With that being said, I decided I wanted to make more money. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I signed up for Uber Eats / Uber, and I want to experiment, see how much money I can make because I have a lot of downtime. What I mean is I have Friday nights off, Saturday nights off, Sunday nights off, and instead of going to these bars on Friday night or Saturday night or how they're slowly starting to open up, I decided, you know what, I'm going to make more money. So I used to deliver pizza in high school and college. So I said, you know what? It's easy. I can have my dog in the back, have Shelby in the back, and drive around, listen to music, listen to podcasts, listen to audio books, make some money. Tried it out this Monday. I made about $28 per hour, and I see it's going to range between $27 to $32 an hour, depending, which is good money. So I'm going to start doing that every Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and try to make about anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 extra per month just to put into this business. So I found myself walking around. I guess my third delivery, I picked up Papa John's. I found myself walking around the complex trying to figure out where this apartment is. I'm calling the people, they're calling me. I can't find this building, and I got frustrated. And I was like, I'm gonna curse here. Fuck this. What am I doing? I'm the police department I work for, a detective in the biggest and the best police department in the world. Suck it, LA. And what am I doing here? And I said, you know what? You're working towards a goal and you're working towards your dream, right? So I kind of humbled myself a little bit. And the humility was really, really nice, right? I thought I was better than delivering food or better than being an Uber driver. And then I had the end goal in mind. So ultimately, I humbled myself. I'm going to continue to do that because, guys, if you want to get this done and you want to do these things and you want to breed or you want expensive snakes or you want things in life or things in general, you gotta suck it up, right? You gotta put your money where your mouth is. You gotta do it and don't talk about it, right? Do it and don't talk about it. That is it. So I'm going to go over how I got some of these things accomplished so far. And here's the numbers. I have the number right here. And since mid-April, now what is it, July, so 3 months actually, I've spent, about $18,250 towards my ball python projects. I'm gonna tell you, the numbers exactly, okay? On the rack is $2,500. My regular clown girl is $250. My spider clown was $400. My killer blade Enchi clown was $650. The yellow belly Enchi double head clown pie was $800. The high OD yellow belly fire clown was $3,000. The OD Fire Girl that's breed ready is $650. The OD Lesser Head Puzzle is $1,100. The OD YB Pastel Spider Head Puzzle Girl is $2,200. And then, of course, I have my OD Pastel Fire Leopard Yellow Belly or Asphalt Het Pied Girl at $1,700. And I'm going to tell you what I'm getting right now. I'm going to do an unboxing video. He's amazing. I'm getting kind of something to compliment that girl I just said. Orange Dream Yellow Belly Pastel Fire Leopard Pied Male for $4,000. So, did I have $20,000 laying around to dump into this business? Short answer is no. I bought my house about a year ago, and my bank account was sitting at 6 figures, and now it dropped drastically due to vacations and down payments and furniture and car and paying this loan off, paying that loan off, right? So what I did, for this rack, I had Rob move in, and I was fortunate enough where he came here and worked out a deal. Instead of paying rent to live in the basement, he would just leave his rack here, right? I was fortunate enough for that. Then I started making other sacrifices, guys. I dipped into my savings account. Okay, I probably cleaned $5,000 to $7,000 out of my savings account, which I don't like to do. I don't like to have my savings account drop. I have a couple of savings accounts, but the one savings account that I have connected to my checking account, if you will, I don't like it to drop below 10 grand. I am below 10 grand right now because it is what it is. I bought a lot of nice stuff, but I started selling stuff. So I remember sitting there. I had a nice quad. I had a 2000, it was older, but 2007 Honda 450EX, right? It was a racing quad. I had a lifted Jeep, and I sold them both off. I sold the quad for $1,800 and the Jeep for $1,700. Now, did I want to get rid of these things? Absolutely not. I love that Jeep going off off-roading with Shelby, where I go on the beach, right, and you fish and you hang out and campfires, etc. Of course, the quad is great. Quad's a good time. Pretty much the same things I just talked about. In the woods, hanging out, snowing, it's raining, mud. It's great. I sold these things off. Didn't want to. But in the long run, it bought me 2 of my better snakes, right? It bought me this Het Pie Girl I spoke about, and the other money went towards this high intensity Orange Dream Yellow Belly Fire Clown Girl. So the sacrifices I'm making, I thought about this. Now, I plan on going big, and it's always faux pas to talk about money or making investments or making your money back, etc., etc., etc. But where I plan on going with this, I can buy another quad later on, right? I can buy a truck later on. You can do all these things later on. My point is this. If you're like me and you're just getting going and you're watching me on Instagram, you watch me on YouTube, you watch me buy these expensive snakes and dump this money into it, the reality is you can do it too on a budget. It's not that I'm not sitting on 50 grand. I don't have an investor giving me money. The reality is I'm making sacrifices and I'm busting my ass to get this done. I'm selling quads. I'm selling trucks. I am, let's say it, a New York City police detective, and I am delivering food with Uber Eats because I am chasing that dream. I am chasing what I want to do, and I'm calling everybody out now. If you follow my Instagram channel, you follow my Facebook, you follow my YouTube, and you're thinking about buying that snake, you're thinking about buying that rack, or you're looking about getting into that project, or you know what, I want to breed, but I only have like a normal and I have this, I really like this, go buy the snake. Stop waiting until you have, that red slash right at the top there says sold, and it breaks your heart, right? My buddy Big Ed was in love with one Aussie snake. I think it was a Killer Phantom. Enchi Clown Mail or something like that. He's like, should I buy it, big? Should I buy it? I'm like, fucking buy it. Let's go. Let's buy it. Buy it. Buy it. Got sold. Then somehow it got put back up on Morph Market. He hesitated. Got sold again. Stop hesitating, guys. Make the sacrifices. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your nose to the grindstone here, right? Start working your ass off. Be humble and do what you have to do to succeed, and do what you have to do the things you love. Whether it's ball pythons, whether it's, I don't care, weightlifting, or whatever the case may be, all right? Above all else, be happy, right? Above all else, to thine own self be true, and just bust your ass. So I'm calling you all out. Let's start buying racks. Let's start buying snakes. Let's start breeding stuff. Let's make it happen. Let's fall in love with this hobby over and over again, and let's make things the world's never seen before, especially when it comes to ball pythons. So that's my little rant for today. A lot of financial numbers, a lot of stuff. This is how I got it done. These are the things I'm doing. So stay tuned for going live, where I'm doing like Uber Eats and shit. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. It's like getting me back to my college roots. Yeah, that's my rant for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you made it to the end, which nobody ever really does, I'm calling you out to there too. Comment below, guys. Let me know what you think. Let's start doing this together. Let me know what your next projects are. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know some of the sacrifices you've made in order to help your dream, my dream of Blue Line Morphs being big and being up there with some of the top guys. As always, guys, it's Friday night. Well, Thursday. I'm going to go eat some lasagna now. My friend made for me. And yeah. So, as always, guys, be safe. Watch the six.